AFC East and AFC West. Chris B with the AFC North, Ben with the AFC South, Michael with the NFC East, Rob with the NFC North, Brooke with the NFC South, and Mitch with the NFC West. And we will get those teams loaded for y'all. A little Derek Carr to get started, followed by Richard Sherman. Then we have John Bostic, followed by Philip Lindsay of the Texans, Derrick Henry of the Titans, Zeke Elliott of the Cowboys, followed up by Gary Brightwell of the New York Giants, going to Michael, followed by Darius Leonard, rated red press proof of the Indianapolis Colts. Then we have the rookies, and that's going to be Mr. Jalen Darden of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, heading to Brooks, followed up by an inducted Peyton Manning of the Denver Broncos, going to T-Man. Delvin Cook of the Vikings get started, Quandre Diggs of the Seahawks, Matt Ryan of the Falcons, Justin Herbert of the Chargers, followed by Mr. Patrick Mahomes of the Chiefs, Michael Gallup of the Dallas Cowboys. Then we're going to have Kylan Granison of the Indianapolis Colts RC going to Ben, followed by a red press proof Allen Robinson of the Bears going to Bob, followed up by a Rashad Bateman Elite Series rookie of the Baltimore Ravens going to Chris B, followed up by a retro series Andre Johnson of the Houston Texans, headed to Ben. Fred Warner of the 49ers to get things off. Von Miller of the Broncos, Randall Cobb of the Texans, Anthony Fersker of the Titans. We have Travis Kelce of the Chiefs, followed by Kyler Murray of the Cardinals. Then we have Pat Freiermuth of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pat Freiermuth of the Steelers right there, headed to Chris. Followed by a red press proof Chase Young of the Washington Football Team. A Dominators DK Metcalf of the Seahawks, followed by a retro series Tom Brady of the New England Patriots, going to T-Man. We have Jalen Hurts of the Eagles, Tariq Cohen of the Bears, Danny Amendola of the Lions, Malcolm Jenkins of the Saints, followed by Chase Claypool of the Steelers, Christian McCaffrey of the Panthers. Then we have Kwity Paye of the Indianapolis Colts. Kwity Paye of the Indianapolis Colts going to Ben, followed by a red press proof Kylan Granison of the Indianapolis Colts going to Ben as well, followed by a power formulas Jalen Hurts of the Philadelphia Eagles, and that is going to Michael, followed up by Kyle Pitts portrait of the Atlanta Falcons going to Brooks. Kenny Galladay of the Giants, Mark Andrews of the Ravens, little Joey Burrow of the Bengals, Devontae Parker of the Dolphins, Terry Bradshaw of the Steelers, Aaron Rodgers of the Packers, a Larry Roundtree rated a rookie of the Los Angeles Chargers, followed by a silver press proof Simi Fehoko out of 100 of the Dallas Cowboys, headed to Michael, an Action All-Pros Tyreek Hill of the Chiefs. And then we have a Brandon Ayuk of the San Francisco 49ers highlights right there to wrap that pack up. We have Bobby Wagner of the Seahawks, followed by Josh Jacobs of the Raiders, DeForest Buckner of the Colts, Chase Young of the Washington Football Team, L'Jarius Sneed of the Chiefs, Aaron Donald of the Rams. Then we have Nick Bolton, RC of the Kansas City Chiefs, the T-Man, followed by a red press proof Alvin Kamara of the New Orleans Saints. Red press proof Alvin Kamara of the New Orleans Saints, followed by a Kyle Pitts Elite Series rookie of the Atlanta Falcons headed to Brooks, and a highlights Hassan Reddick of the Arizona Cardinals. And you know that break 1435 qualifies for our 2020 football 20% discount. We're doing 20% off all 2020 football right there. We have Levante David of the Bucks, Kirk Cousins of the Vikings, Aaron Donald of the Rams, Budda Baker of the Cardinals, followed by Jonathan Taylor of the Colts. Then we're going to have a Noah Gray of the Kansas City Chiefs, and that card has a bent corner right there. You can kind of see it right there of the Kansas City Chiefs heading to T-Man. Followed by a green Dwame Brown of the Washington football team headed to Michael. Then we have a red press proof Evan Ingram of the Giants. The rookies Dez Fitzpatrick of the Tennessee Titans going to Ben. And a Gridiron Kings rookies Elijah Moore of the New York Jets headed to T-Man. And we have 3 packs left to go in this break. Bradley Chubb of the Broncos, Nick Bosa of the 49ers, Bud Dupree of the Titans, Romeo Cora of the Lions. We have Mr. Miles Jack of the Jaguars, Joe Namath of the Jets, and Elijah Moore, RC of the New York Jets going to T-Man, followed up by a red press proof Dak Prescott of the Cowboys, an Elite Series Jerry Rice of the 49ers, followed by a portrait Anthony Schwartz of the Cleveland Browns going to Chris. I know, we are cold, and I believe Obsidian, hopefully that gets a little spicy. David Montgomery of the Bears, Daniel Jones of the Giants, Marshawn Lattimore of the Saints, Jeff Okudah of the Lions, Alvin Kamara of the Saints, DJ Chark of the Jaguars, followed by a Penei Sewell RC of the Detroit Lions going to Bob, followed up by Kadarius Toney with that red press proof of the New York Giants headed to Michael, followed by a Dominators, Chase Young of the Washington football team headed to Michael. And the champ is here, Devin White of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Brooks. I'll tell you, Chase Young, in person, huge. I was like 7 rows up from the field for Sunday's game, behind their bench. He's an absolute monster, but he did not play like a Dominator on Sunday. The Bills' offense just worked him, and the offensive line worked over a very talented Washington football team line. Emmanuel Sanders of the Bills, Julian Edelman of the Patriots, followed by Mike Gesicki of the Dolphins, Teddy Bridgewater of the Panthers. Then we have Josh Jacobs of the Raiders, Darnell Savage of the Packers, Akene Nwangu, rated a rookie of the Minnesota Vikings, going to Bob, followed by a out of 500 Travis Kelce of the Chiefs headed to T-Man. An Elite Series Trey White of the Buffalo Bills going to T-Man as well. And then a Retro Series Warren Moon of the Houston Oilers, now the Tennessee Titans, going to Ben. Alrighty, let's run these rookies down. Kenny Nwangu of the Vikings, the red press proof Kadarius Toney of the Giants, Penei Sewell of the Lions, the portrait Anthony Schwartz of the Browns, Elijah Moore of the Jets, the Gridiron Kings Elijah Moore of the Jets, the rookies Dez Fitzpatrick of the Titans, a green Dwame Brown of the Washington football team, Noah Gray of the Kansas City Chiefs, an Elite Series rookies Kyle Pitts of the Falcons, Nick Bolton of the Chiefs, a Simi Fioco out of 100 of the Dallas Cowboys headed to Michael, Larry Roundtree of the Chargers, a portraits Kyle Pitts of the Falcons, a red press proof Kylan Granderson of the Colts, Kwity Paye of the Colts, Pat Freiermuth of the Steelers, and Elite Series rookies Rashad Bateman of the Ravens, a green Kylan Granderson of the Colts, the rookies Jalen Darden of the Bucks, and Gary Brightwell of the Giants. And with that, we are done with break 1434. We'll be right back from the hardwood with our new releases.